is TUCO South Zone Elections 2026, and Wendy is here. Lovely. So we have Wendy Lewis in studio with us. She's a candidate for PRO in the TUCO South Zone, and we're talking about reviving Calypso or bringing Calypso back to the great days of yesteryear.
Yeah.
All right. So Wendy is here, and we know that TUCO had an election, in the North Zone, right? But that was the general.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the general election happened the other day. Wendy, when I see they book you, I thought it's San Fernando East Bacchanal. You coming to talk about it? I know you go to all the Bacchanal. I got all the Bacchanal right there.
I am sorry to disappoint you all. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm feeling like at home with my colleagues, my friends. It's good to see you guys. How you doing?
Oh, we fantastic. I hope you
We
had
are
a
just
terrific
fine.
weekend.
I did, I always do.
All right,
Yeah,
lovely.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing here. It's when is this election?
This Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, this
Oh,
Saturday
gotta get you
right
inside
here.
here.
Creative Arts Center. It's all happening. 4 people are vying for the position of PRO.
All right.
What was interesting was one of the candidates contacted me yesterday not knowing that I'm a candidate and
Okay.
sharing their information. So I'm thinking, as a communications and marketing strategist, research is of paramount importance.
Of course,
So to be asking me to vote for you, not even knowing that I'm a candidate, speaks volumes.
Oh yes.
But I would leave that right there.
All right.
Because they're probably locked on and listening.
That is the greatest.
I'm telling you, it's get better. Now, my thing is, Calypso. Calypso is the product.
Okay.
Right.
And I really believe that it's time we treat Calypso as the product that it is.
Okay.
Calypso is a product that all products require packaging, pricing, promoting.
Right.
And I have never been one to accept that Calypso cannot go further. And that I'm not saying we compete with reggae or we compete with any genre.
Right.
But it's how we packaging the thing, how we pricing it, how we promoting it. And at the end of the day, communication is a skill that you have to develop over the years.
Of course.
And I am one for highlighting the problem but coming with the solution.
We can't go
And I'm
into
a South Girl.
We can't go into
And you're from
resume.
here.
I'm a South Girl. So which is why
Southern bred.
I'm in South's business.
Right.
And if I have to set the template in South, so be it.
But okay, let me ask you something from your perspective. Where is that product right now?
It's on a shelf.
Okay.
I'm being honest. It is on a shelf. Sometimes it gets dusted and cleaned and showcased at a certain time of year.
Right.
And then I see it goes back on the shelf.
Uh-huh.
And then we have little controversies in between. And then sometimes you dust things around it because remember it's on a shelf. So some things that next to it might get dusted. It may get a little knock now and again. But I need it to come off the shelf and shine globally.
Globally.
Yes.
Why is the TUCO election one time and now this is another election? Why is that?
Well, in the past, I have witnessed the zonal elections taking place prior to the general TUCO,
right.
and it's just an observation that it was done in the opposite direction, and I am staying focused on the south zone,
Right.
and because I want to fix some things.
Right.
I really believe that I'm capable of fixing some things. I mean, from my time spent in the UK as well, I 3 times Calypso Monarch. I understand. I promoted it at a global level.
Right.
I've been a member of TUCO almost 30 years.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Almost 30 years I've been a member of TUCO, so I've seen it.
Right.
And I understand it, and I've just looked at it and allowed people who think that they can fix it the opportunity to do just that.
Right.
And now that I'm seeing that it's not looking the way I think it could have looked
Right.
at a sooner date. So now I'm here to fix it.
Well,
All right.
okay, there was a lot of conversation. I mean, X and I have spoken about this, especially during the carnival season. It seems like we have gone from Calypso being party music that you go to and party to and enjoy,
Yes?
to heavily political in nature.
Yeah.
Is that killing the art form more than building the art form?
I actually, it's not the balance you want.
Okay.
So I have no issue with political commentary.
Me neither.
Because that's my Calypso our stories are told.
That's right.
And we live in a very political climate. So
Right.
you need the political commentary, you need the social, you need the humor, you need all aspects of it.
Right.
But for it to be flooded politically is not a good avenue to take. Because you could sing a song, let's, for example, somebody sings a song for or against a particular government. How does that augur for us globally when you're on a platform regionally? They don't have a clue whether you're red, yellow, green, or purple. How is that song helping them?
Exactly.
Well, the songs of yesteryear had meaning. They were double entendre. They were everything that soca or this calypso was about.
Yes.
In terms of when you deliver a story via soca, and it was just enjoyable. Mama Look at Boo Boo Day, Alice in Wonderland.
You
just
go
name-
real far back, you can go by Dr. Leroy Callis.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And those guys started morphing into something different. I always draw this example that Chromatics had one of the most, how to put it, genuine wordplay in a soca. His performance was just perfect, and he didn't get in the finals.
Yeah.
You know, and things like that makes me open my eyes to what is actually going on in the fraternity in terms of this favoritism kind of.
But I think if we go back to how you started, in terms of the type of songs that people are singing, life is a reflection of the choices we make.
Right.
So if you have a voice as a Calypsonian, you get to choose what you sing, you know. There's no gun to your head.
Right.
Right.
I remember when I
Right.
started singing,
Right.
Tobago Crusoe asked me the second time around, what do you want to sing about?
Right.
And I said Immigrant's Dilemma. Because that is something that you can attest to globally, what we experience as Caribbean people in the UK and the differences throughout the different Caribbean islands.
Right.
And then my next song was Mother Africa, and that spoke to me as a black woman, and that's a global topic. I wanted to sing something that I could relate to.
Right.
And once you can relate to it, it makes your delivery so much easier.
Right.
But when you take a song and you're singing it because politics is the thing of the day, or I might get 2 chairs in Skinner Park, or you're interfering with your own delivery.
Right. Okay.
And you're not thinking with a visionary mindset.
Right.
Because the times that I won in London, I performed throughout the UK, even the Caribbean, because my song spoke to different people.
Right.
And so we go back to what I said earlier in terms of the choices they're making. If you choose to sing something smutty, you have to know how far that can take you.
Right. Okay.
If you
Right.
choose to sing something political, you have to know how far that can take you. But that can only happen if you have a visionary mindset. Because you might be thinking today for today and I could eat a food for the carnival.
Right.
And then afterwards what?
But I think that goes back to how you started. You said it's a product.
Yes.
And every Calypsonian, when they put out a track, that is a product.
Yes.
That is their product. But you have to know how far you can market that, how marketable
You have
that
to
product
see it
is.
as a product first.
But that is one. And,
Yeah.
then you have to see how far you can market that product.
Correct.
So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
With the subject matter, the topic.
Yeah.
You have to know if it is if it will get if it have a
broader
wide
appeal, a broader appeal.
Correct, yes.
Or you're just going down this
Narrow
narrow
road, yeah.
And I think if Calypsonians started think like that, I mean, we're not saying that we don't want the political comment. I
Oh
love
yeah,
the
we need the
peacock. I love
balance. We need the
peacock.
balance. Yeah.
I love the peacock.
Yes.
Go ahead. But you can't be a one-trick pony. You can have it in your arsenal, but you have to have some other things there
Yeah.
that is appealing to a broader audience, especially when we look at the tents. All of these tents,
Yep.
right? It's nowhere where it
Used to be.
And there is a reason for that.
We come back to the marketing again.
Right.
So if you have a tent that has an agenda, you would only appeal to a particular audience. But if you have a well-balanced tent,
Right.
you will see something completely different.
Right.
I'm not being biased in any form or fashion. I have friends in all the tents. I've been around for a long time.
Right.
But one of the tents that really impressed me this year was the review.
Okay.
Okay.
The balance was there, and I saw what I have been praying for years. And at the end of the day, when you have a tent, even if you're tent marketing Calypso, you have to know who's your target audience. Who is your target audience? What songs are you choosing for your tent? will determine the people who will show up at the tent. You're showing up for your fan, you know. You're showing up as a fan. If I like Mr. X tune, I want to go whichever tent Mr. X is in. But Mr. X had to make some sense, though.
Yeah, correct.
But and if he makes sense in 2022, and I support him in 2022, and then you pick him again because he had a good song in 2022, but he ain't sing too good in 2023, I'm not coming to see you, love.
Right.
And that's my prerogative.
Right.
Okay.
So after we have the product and we package it however we seem to want to package, so we can back up by the packaging a little bit, because it's who you choose to package your product is the next thing.
Right.
Because booking agents feel their managers and managers feel their booking agents, and everybody just have somebody just going with them to do whatever they do when they show up at these events, and they have no global mindset.
Right.
You choose somebody to manage your business. That person is not a booking agent. Booking agents take bookings. Managers manage your career.
Right.
Everything
So-
about your career.
Correct.
From dress
So
to...
to have a manager in the first place, you have to have a humble mindset. You can't want a gangster your manager. You chose that person because that person has experience and they can
and know what
guide
you're
you.
looking for.
And correct.
Yeah.
And you can't want to have a manager and want to do it your way, then manage yourself. Which is why so many managers not lasting. It's not just the managers, it's some of the artists.
The artists.
They lack discipline. So
Difficult to deal with,
even
yeah.
as PRO, you're dealing with marketing. So I did the artist development program with UTT back in the years, and I remember clearly differentiating between a booking agent and a manager. And we had prominent booking agents who was like, "Well, you really embarrassed me, because I really thought I was managing things by just taking bookings."
Wow.
But
So you have a title and no function.
Down to what your artist wears and all.
Of
what your
image
managers-
is important.
How you present yourself
Correct.
and that kind of stuff.
Correct.
That's important.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have to show up for an interview, you're late. And then you're vexed with the interviewer. No, I'm telling you. I mean, I have sat on the other side where you guys, Mr. X and I shared the morning program. And we've had to deal with some of them. You come late, you're vexed. You have no discipline.
Yeah.
And then you want to blame somebody else for your product.
Well, a lot of them, some of them have no sense of time.
No.
That kind of thing. Yeah?
You have a manager, the manager arranged for you to perform at midnight. You decide you want to come 1 o'clock because you don't like who you performing behind. And then you have controversy
Yes,
now
there's a
with
whole
the manager and the promoter and the thing going all over the place.
That's why I like wearing the link.
You understand what I'm saying?
If you're 2 minutes late,
Come on.
can't perform.
Can't perform.
You're not
You
doing
in a
shit.
tent, you don't like that you have to sing. For somebody, you have to open the show.
Exactly.
And you know if you perform earlier, you get the benefit of the media because the media have to leave to go somewhere else.
Correct.
You're not even
look at that,
thinking.
look at that.
Come
that's
on.
an excellent point.
Yes.
That's an excellent point.
So all of these things are things that I want to bring to the fore. I want to be able to do my artist development program.
Right.
Teach people the right thing for those aspiring PROs. Come
Uh-huh.
on, humble yourself a little bit.
Right,
Come
right,
and be
right.
taught.
Yes.
I don't hold on to mantle forever. I won 3 times and I give it up because I felt that I did my part. So I wouldn't be the PRO forever. But you would learn something. And if you're not bringing over a decade of experience and you're not too sure how to do the thing, don't papi show the thing.
Don't papi show it.
Don't papi show the thing.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Wendy, I mean, we know Wendy a long time. Wendy has the experience, as she
If
said.
you go
she's
through
been
when
there.
you maybe you'll take up all the time here.
Yeah,
You
well,
know
I
that, right?
I know that.
You know that, right?
I know that.
But I think it's time the product gets the respect it deserves.
Yeah, I like the direction that you're taking it, because for far too long the gap between Calypso and Soca has widened.
Yep.
And there has to be a reason for that, right?
It's my mindset plays a big role.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to sing. First of all, you can't carry the key though.
You leave the key in the next pants.
You leave the key in the next pants. I like that. You leave the key in the next pants. To thine own self be true. And
the wrong
then
pants
we
this morning.
wonder why the Calypso art form that we in is not making room for us. It's a kingdom principle. Your gift makes room for you.
For you.
That's
Right.
not your gift, love.
Right,
Go
right.
find your gift.
Yeah, go find
Whether
some-
it's planting something, plumbing, whatever it is. We have a lot. So then, when you're in that position, you're misrepresenting the thing. We send you to represent us. The band can't even rehearse with you. You're out of key.
Yeah.
You're looking crazy.
But in your opinion, right? In the couple minutes we have here,
Yes.
we have play at 10:30. Would you say that there is hope on the horizon given the talents that we see coming up? I mean,
Yes.
we see, Squeezy getting anything. I never thought I would hear Squeezy sing Calypso, but
That is a very
direction,
interesting
Never thought we
Yeah.
could hear
because the first year I give him credit. I everybody loved the song.
Yeah.
But he had areas that he needed to work on.
Right.
His
And the
key-
following
his
year,
key-
I
his key
saw
too.
changes.
Right.
So he obviously worked on some things.
Right.
And that is having the right mindset and accepting responsibility that, okay, I sing this song. It was, as we call it, a big song. But I need to work on my vocals a little bit. So you see me, I go in
was
my little
off
vocal
last
trainer
time, yeah.
and I go in and fix this thing because I want to improve because I love this thing.
Right.
That is humility. I given Squeezy 10 out of 10 for that.
And then you have young brother.
Well, yes. Well, he's a singer.
Yeah, well, he's showing his versatility because of
Correct.
his interest in the art form.
Yes.
Terry Lyons is
but
cemented
all
in
I
position
did man-
beside
all I
him.
did-
Terry has been around the music
He's a
since.
manager.
Well, exactly. Since Terry in school uniform, I remember my days at Caribbean Sound Basin. I don't know Super, I know Blue Boy.
Right.
So when General Grant and all Ataclan and all of us and Magadan, because you all know MX Prime and some might know Maximus
Yeah.
Dan, I know Magadan. Those days, while we back in the studio, Terry sitting down in her little school uniform waiting to see her dad. So she's been around the thing long time. Long time. Terry ain't just now come.
Right.
Yeah.
So long. My point is, long have gone the days of the chalk dust and the this one and the that one. The
Yes.
older generation, no disrespect to them. But we see a young crop of artists. Tazaya O'Connor,
Oh,
Right.
yep.
is another
Yep.
bright talent.
Yes.
I would have liked to see Aaron Duncan.
Michael Teja too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Teja is another one too. Teja come.
Teja went
People
through.
just forget all of them come.
He went
from-
through all the
But
intonations.
look how long he's been in the industry.
Yeah,
But
he's
as a
been-
writer.
Yeah.
So you're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So now people think he now come and start to sing and write.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And forget
you're
you
wrong.
we
forget
need
you have a
to
calypso
understand.
background.
And that is, we back to the PRO again. All this is information that the public relations officer has to disseminate.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Because in the South Zone doesn't have like an education officer. So the PRO adopts that role as well,
Okay.
ensuring that the information that is communicated is accurate,
Right.
very accurate. So
Right.
you have to know your history. I sat with Stalin, taught me how to use the stage, Tobago Crusoe. You can talk to Crusoe for hours. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to know these things to jump
Right.
in the game.
All right, brilliant. So, all right, the election is Saturday. We have about a minute here.
Saturday.
Saturday. the
Creative Arts Center.
Creative Arts Center.
From
And,
8 a.m.
From 8 a.m.
I think it's 4 p.m.
And Wendy Lewis is the best candidate.
Thank
By
you very
far.
much.
Well,
Yeah.
we have endorsed you.
Thank you so
100%.
much.
Of course.
We have endorsed
thank
We
you.
have to
thank
get Wendy in the team.
We don't hear nobody else. We
Nah,
don't
but
hear
Wendy know
nobody.
what she doing.
No, it's true.
She
Yeah.
come to guess this thing, all right?
Yeah.
So, Wendy, all best of luck on
Thank you
Saturday.
guys for having me. Thanks for the invitation.
No problem,
Yes.
no problem.
Yes.
And we look forward to seeing you be successful and take up that role of PRO for
Thank
South
you. I
TUCO.
appreciate it. God
All right,
bless you all.
brilliant. We got